So I was recently listening to NPR, and it's pretty painful to see them cowering to different right wing, so called conservative elements um, to try to maintain this facade of fair and balance and presenting uh, sort of the middle ground for middle ground's sake. They recently had an article about some fundamentalist Christian who said he was absolutely sure that the end of the world was going to be ushered in tomorrow. That's Saturday, May 14th, 2011. He said that tomorrow there's going to be a huge earthquake, and then that's going to usher in the end of the world. And for some reason, NPR thought that was a valid story to cover. I don't know if they think that these kind of stories are going to make the conservatives that want to shut them down less, but it's not. They're still going to want to shut them down just as um, badly. And these kind of articles aren't simply annoying. If they were just annoying, I wouldn't really feel the need to make a video. But by sort of giving credence to different people who think that the end of the world is coming so soon, it actually puts us in more danger by reporting this kind of articles, because the more people who believe that the world is actually coming soon, the more or the less people are motivated to do things that might actually protect the world. I'm reminded of Reagan's Secretary of the Interior, James Watt, who felt there wasn't really a need to protect our national parks because Judgment Day was coming so soon. Something some of the fundamentalist Christians have been saying for quite some time now. But yeah, this idea that the end of the world is coming soon actually, ironically, does put us in more danger uh, than we might think. It's not just simply annoying, but it actually puts us in danger because it makes people less motivated to actually protect things in our world. And one thing I wanted to say about the quake real quickly, that even if there is a quake tomorrow, that's not proof that the end of the world actually is coming. It would just be an odd coincidence. Sometimes odd coincidences just happen. That doesn't mean that it's proof of anything. I'm reminded that the rap group The Coup put out, or at least was planning on putting out, an album that was going to come out on Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, in which the World Trade Towers were being blown up in the background. That was their album they were going to put out on September 11th. And they obviously had no idea that the World Trade Towers were going to be blown up. It's just an odd coincidence. And sometimes odd coincidences happen, and it's not that unusual that such an odd event will happen. Like, for example, the chances that there actually will be an earthquake tomorrow because this Christian group is saying there will be, doesn't that is extremely low chance of happening. But the odds that a Christian group sometime will predict correctly some big earthquake or some big event is actually rather small, or is actually rather large. Sometimes some group will predict some tragic event. It's just like a meteor hitting a person. An individual person like me has an extremely low chance of getting hit by a meteor, but somebody has a rather high chance of getting hit by a meteor because there's 6 billion people almost on the planet. So sometime one of these groups is going to get it right, but that's not proof that they actually got it right. So that's all I wanted to say. Leave a comment if you'd like.